Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today it's more flowers and leaves in another method, so I hope you'd like to join me today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go. Right then, I'm going to create something like this, okay? Right, the reason we're doing frame stamps because they're really cheap. Another reason is because you make them yourself, and another reason is they are so effective. And another reason is you can save yourself a lot of money on rubber stamps, and you can use doodles with these. I call them instant doodles. Okay, so I'm going to make one of these but a little bit bigger. I'm going to put it on acetate. Okay, yeah, I've got lots of yeah, can you see it? Because I can't now. I know it's terrible, that is. Right, okay, so I've got some foam. Okay, so I'm going to make something like this, but a bit hopefully I'll be able to put you on close up. Looking for a pen. Right, I draw this with a normal ball. Can you see me? I don't know if you can see me, but I'm leaning in a bit. Right, so I've got a ballpoint pen. You did see me the other day. I dropped my camera, well, my camera fell off, and yeah, so if you missed that bit, I don't know which video it was now. It's hilarious. Right, so I'm going to do well, I'll do it like that, why not? Double thing like that. It looks like I've done some little things sticking out there. I don't know where I got this idea from. Anyway, I'm going to vaguely do a line there. This is how I do a 5-petaled flower. So any 5-petaled flower, it's like a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, then try and space them evenly apart. That's actually not. There's a massive gap between that one and that one, isn't there? If you can hear noise, it's next door, not us. They're very loud. Right, so I'm going to do about an equal, it's bigger than that. I need to make it bigger. Yeah, that's quite a lot. That's not as big, is it? I've no idea what they're doing, actually. I've been doing a lot of, and the bloke next door is a bloke. Yeah, bloke, that's the UK term for a man, is actually a builder. So what do you expect? It's actually not, well, there's Bob the Builder, he's Rob the Builder. There you go. Right. It's hilarious. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to think, that's going to look weird, isn't it? So, just trying to do some, like, if you can see my head, I do apologise. I'm right next to the, probably see my hair. That's, you can see people's hair sometimes, can't you? Poor thing, whatever's going on next door, it's whining away, isn't it? Yeah, I did sort that shape. Quite like that shape. That's what I'm trying to do here, actually. I'll be right next to the camera so you can hear me. Yeah, I am actually right next to the camera. Yeah, it's not very musical, is it? No. Yeah, so I was just thinking, I want to make a video this morning so I can catch up with my videos. Okay, yeah, so this is what I've made these for, is the thing I'm doing for Kerry Griffiths, or Kerry the Crafter thing that she was doing, but I'm not doing that on video because I don't get any views when I'm doing art journaling. So, but I know people do like to make flowers, and this one's a slightly different one. I don't know whether to do them little, yeah, so it's I don't know whether to do that. You don't have to do those little things there, but there's little things like that sticking up on this one. And they're all different sizes, as you can see. I haven't got anything the same size. They're all different, which is absolutely fine. I should think they are as well. Yeah, some of them, those two are smaller than, that's the biggest one. Yeah, so you can see that there. I've no idea what that's going to look like or be like, but I've made it bigger because I want to make a slightly bigger one. Slightly bigger one, says I, hopefully. Yeah, slightly bigger. I'm going to try and not very professional in my cutting out today, am I? Because what you do for professionally, you cut that roughly out, and then actually I can make that one slightly bigger, more like that. That's the professional way, right? Okay, let's have a look. Looks like right. So that's that. Okay, 5-petal flowers. I like to make 5-petaled flowers, and I showed you the good method of making them. I'm just looking now to see where I'm going to make some cuts. I've probably drawn them, but I did want to make one slightly bigger, didn't I? So yeah. Is it this one? No, that one's about the same. It's going to be an outline flower. There's still a bit of banging going on, moving things around next door. I know they've done some, you know, it's got a gorgeous garden and everything. But yeah, so that's so far. That's what it looks like on the back. Oh, it looks quite even. That looks quite even. Whether I can keep it even, I don't know. Right, okay, we're going to dig in now. So I'm going to show you, if you haven't seen this before, how to dig in. If you've seen this before, you can still watch. Dig in some kettle packaging, as I call it. I don't even know what that was packaging for, but I call it kettle packaging because the first one I ever discovered was kettle packaging. I thought, oh, I can use that. So hopefully next time we get a kettle, we get some as well. Right, I'm going to try and make that into that. There we go again. It's whining away. Right. It's whining away. It doesn't know what to say, but it'll say it anyway. Now, what's that a thing of? It's actually, I think is it talking away or walking away? Right, so that's what we're getting now, okay? It's going to be stuck on some acetate so it won't move. Look, I've put my kettle packaging away now. I do it a different way. What I do is actually dig my thing in there, but I think it's right that I shouldn't show that on. I have of course done it on screen, but it's a case of don't do as I do as I say. Yeah, because yeah, then you most likely get it right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I've been talking about glue on my scoreboard, which is hilarious because I've got my new scoreboard and the old scoreboard is so full of glue, and I don't know if that's the reason it doesn't work. Oh, that's not very, I wouldn't say that's brilliant. Let's see if I can get a point there, not that I can see it. Yeah. Right, there we go. Yeah, so if you missed that, I've got one that I've accidentally cut there. Right, okay, I could put that like that. Yeah, I might put it on the back like that. So, and no, actually, no, I won't, because you can see that. Yeah, when you got the acetate, you can see that. So I might put it this way around. Where did I put my acetate? Oh yeah, I remember standing it up. You can't see it, of course. Right, so I'm going to put it that way. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I've got to cut this bit out, haven't I? I don't know whether to cut that bit or that bit. Can't really leave. You can't. That doesn't really work, does it? Yeah, but because I've got these, it should be okay if I cut the whole lot, shouldn't it? Yeah, oh, I've done it. Yeah, I thought I'd actually cut, but I haven't, so that's good. Right, I'm going to put this, hopefully, is this in the middle-ish? Right, so I'm going to put it on a corner. This is acetate's quite strong, so, oh, I don't put it too far to the corner, it's got a hole there. Right, this acetate's quite strong, so I'm going to have to make sure there's no sharp edges, either left or... Oh, let's put it like that. Let's do this. Yeah, just do that. It's fine. It'll dry clear. So I'm not bothered about seeing that glue dry clear. Okay, sometimes I'm thinking to myself, I don't like looking... On paper, I don't like to see it. See glue, dry clear glue. Right, so I'm going to put that there. Okay, make sure it's in. They're not too bad, are they? They do keep their shape quite well. Right, so I'm going to cut that round. Yeah, I've left a sharp thing there and there, but hey, that's it. Do as I don't do as I do, do as I say. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying not to knock this glue off, so that's why I'm coming around. Yeah, and also I'm doing it not professionally. I'm leaving it on there instead of doing it roughly. Although I am doing it roughly in a way, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Okay, any sharp bits, I'd cut that bit off. And that bit, and I'm going to put that in the bin. Because it is quite sharp if you catch yourself. Right, yeah, even me, yeah, even me. Right, so now I'm going to put a handle on it. So just a bit of that, I tear it, yeah, so it doesn't really matter whether it's torn or cut. If you want to make a neat job of it, you can cut it, but it will do just as well not cutting it. Obviously, don't let them stick. You've got to stay open. Yeah. There you go, that goes on top of... I've tried to put that in the middle, like that. Okay. Right, that's so nice. Start the business. Yeah. Right, let's get some... right, okay, so I'm using... Although I'm using... what's it called? That stuff. Was it here? No, it's not. A Versafine Clair, that's it. I'm using black Versafine Clair. It might not dry so well on some of these papers. Is that printed? I'm not sure if that's printed. If it's printed, it should, but anything acrylic, it will take a while to dry. That's because, yeah, acrylic is not so porous as some papers. It's better on porous papers, which is probably this one. Might try that. Okay, first time, yeah. Right, so yes, it is probably better to do it like this. You can see where you're actually inking it, especially the first time. Okay, so that can go on there. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? as I tend to decorate these with black and white anyway, that's absolutely gorgeous to me. Oh, I wonder if I could make something for this, with this. Hold on a minute, I'm just gonna... So if I cut this around here, I don't know, it might not, it's going to be absolutely tiny, I'll probably lose it. But they're easy to make, so yeah. Something that shape. I've got some other VersaFine clairs, and they're very... right, where did I put that? Oh, do you know what I could use? I've still got it. Where is it? Can't find it. There's a piece of acetate I threw away, wasn't there? Could have used it. Well, where is the acetate? Oh, did I put it up there? No. Did I put it in my... No. No. Oh, I can't see. Oh, hold on. I'll probably put it in the drawer. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so I'll just use this piece of that bit there. Where's the... And I'm going to put this tiny... It's less than half an inch. Probably 3/8 of an inch. Something like that there. The tiniest foam stamp ever, yeah. Right, for things like this, I have before halved the masking tape. And you need a bit, don't you? Whoops. But I don't know what I've usually used the other half for something else straight away, but I don't know what I've got. I've got other stamps in places without anything, so that's right, the right way round. That's in the middle. Yay, so how about that for a tiny little foam stamp? Yeah, that's supposed to fall. It does actually. It should fit on there because that's where I've cut it from. Yeah. Try an orange. I've got things like this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can, can't you? Oh, that's not very forthcoming, is it? Forthcoming. Anyway, I do like that. It's great, isn't it? We're going to do some doodles as well in a minute. Okay, so this is, you could call this mass making with love if you like, because you could print loads. Yeah, you have to call it with love, because that's what, I love that. Louisa Hines said it, didn't she? And I love that. I've actually put that on some of my... Yeah, I've put that on some of my titles, my videos. When I'm mass making, I'm doing it with love. Because you are, aren't you? Not just mass making. It sounds clinical. Right, there we go. Right, I'm going to do this professionally. This is what professional means, okay, like that. Professionally, like all the big channels do, yeah. So I'm going to do the same, do basically the same as what I did when I cut out the foam stamp, just like this. Right then, so this is what I've got so far. Okay, put it on there a minute. Right, so then you can go for black and white if you like, or your colours if you want. Yeah. That's gorgeous. And get a black. Okay, I'm going to stick that out of that point there. I tell you what I do sometimes, this, and I think it looks quite nice. And also okay, it's really nice, that, isn't it? Nothing wrong with that. Why has it gone dark? Looks dark, and I'm going to put the charger on. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, I thought it was quite high earlier. Right, so that's the sort of thing you can do. Book page or just painted papers, things like that. That's a brayer. That bright red's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, this might take a while to dry if I use the VersaFine Clair. I haven't got the other ones, but this is acrylic, that's why. But I just have to remember that, I'll get it all over my hands, that's all. Okay, so like that. This is an older foam stamp. I don't think I used it till I did the wallpaper. Can't remember now. That, and then you can probably guess, I'm just going to cut a circle out of here. Didn't do this for this, it just happens to be like this. Right, but yeah, we could draw a circle actually, couldn't you, with a black pen and then cut it out? I'll do the other way around actually. Draw the circle, then cut it out, and you can put that on there. You can make it a bit small, little bit smaller. This is quite a bit smaller, isn't it, when you take it all off like that? Yeah, that's actually probably about right. I think it looks nice when you've got something on top rather than just colouring in the middle. Yeah, but we're going to do some, I don't know if I can do this yet because it's wet, isn't it? But this will be alright to do though, this middle bit. Ooh, how gorgeous is that one? That's amazing, isn't it, that one? Love it. It's that gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah. If I wanted to do a flower that colour, I'd put a green middle or something. Anyway, let's get on with some leaves now. We'll try anyway. Well, this is nice. I know I've only got a little bit of space here, but I like this. This is is it Wingdings? I don't know. It's like on the typewriter you've got on the fonts you've got this, and it's that way up. And it's got some zodiac signs actually, aren't they? Don't know if you recognise any. Mine's a Gemini one, I can't see that one. Yeah. I can't remember. I know that's Cancer. Is that Aquarius? Yeah. Yes. Quite interesting, isn't it? Right, so anyway, oh yeah. Let me show you what I've done for a leaf. It's amazing. Can't find it anywhere, so it's just a heart shape. Heart shape. So you can use that as a heart shape, or you can use it as a leaf. I'm going to leave it like that. A bit more of a... That's a bit smaller than the one I've done, so... Oh, it's not very straight, is it? I'm going to put that more. So if you wanted to put it more in the middle, just turn it upside down. It'd be there you go. Easy to do. Oh. Completely different. It doesn't really matter whether you've got it straight or not. Leaves aren't perfect, are they? I'm going to make that a bit of a point there. Yeah, so that, just a heart shape. If I can find the other one, I can show you the leaves in a minute actually. I'll show you the leaves. Yeah, just trying to round that bit off rather than having it sharp. Right, now where's the stuff that I've been using? Oh, I've got that too small. I've got this bit, haven't I? I could use that, I think. It's something. Oh, one bit. Yeah, something just to get hold of. There you go. Something to get hold of. Yeah, I was going to use this, wasn't I? Yeah, I was really interrupted by not being able to find my stamp. But there you go. Right, so it doesn't really matter which way, does it? I can't remember which way I'd do it. That's the top of the leaf, so perhaps that way. Yeah, it's like an upside down heart, isn't it? Oh, we'll do the professional way because it's a brand new stamp. Oh, you also have to make sure it's not been moved as well, because obviously if the glue's a little bit wet, you can use it, but you just have to make sure that you can't, you know, it's not moved. Oh, don't you move. I think it's just reminding me, don't forget me as well. Yeah. Right, so there you go, that will do. So we cut that out. Oh yes, it's gone over the edge, but hey. Right, so yeah, so what you would do now is, okay, it's that way up. That's the top, so you just missed the stalk out. Okay, so that's brilliant. If you've got a heart already, there you go, you've got one. Okay, so you can do this, but I just like this wingdings. So it's like that. You can do that. Do this, do that. I'll show you another thing I've done as well, which is really nice, pattern wise. So there's one in green. Okay, so it's a very, so that's a smaller shape, wider. Actually, in fact, it's about as wide as that. Yeah, so that's the sort of thing. That'll be absolutely fine for a leaf. Okay, and the ones I've been doing like that, and they lovely lot. Gorgeous. That is upside, the type's upside down, because I was thinking to myself, it's that way, but it isn't. It's actually that way. Yeah, and then there's, these are the other style leaf. I've got just a rough oval with points at the edge. So that's another idea. Obviously I've been using the daisy stamp. Now this daisy hasn't got, I've cut that out. So I just draw that in every time. So I'll have to do, or you can stick another circle on top as I have. That's the one that started it all off. This style is this one. I don't know where I did it from, unless it was from the other day, and I was doing those 5 petaled stamps. So if you want to know how to do those by using paper, which means you don't have to actually cut it out, but I like to get the same shape, so that's what I've been doing that for. Okay, and those are the ones I've been doing with this. Let's find some more, because I've got loads of ones I haven't finished as well over there. I decided I want a load of blue ones. I thought I haven't got blue. So there's those, and that's not been finished, so I would do those weird, beautiful big blobs. You can also go around the edge in white, or dots, or put white dots on here, or both. It doesn't really show up on there, so I'll do it on here. Or you could do circles if your pen's small enough. You could also put an extra black line there if you don't think that's enough, but it's fine to me. And dotting the table as well, yeah. There we go. Right, so I'm doing that, and then adding the black, so you don't have to do, yeah, use what colours you want. Yeah, don't have to do black and white. I do think it looks really effective though. Not that I can see where the white is now very well on some of it. Yep, it's those. I think it look quite effective with those on. So I've got loads of those. Sort of the, well, this is predictive text, but you could do it from book pages. That's probably Brusho. That will be acrylic. So it would be gel press or just painty papers. You're just putting paper, just putting paper on paper, either paper on paper or paper on paint, paper on paint or something there. I've done different styles. So there's that one I haven't even finished yet either. So I've got some dots, but I can put some more dots. Yeah, those, obviously I've done that. Flowers, leaves. Yeah, I'm doing this for that Carrie the crafter picture I was doing. But so I'll show you the result. I'll put the result on. I can't decide how to do it. It doesn't look fantastic. The pet face is good that I've done. Oh, there's the daisy one. Look, so I've covered that over with a piece of the paper there. That's that one. So to make this one, I don't know if I've showed this, I've showed something like it. So you just do, it's like 4 petals here, and then squeezing in 4 petals here, and adjusting these until it looks right. Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You could make them more dominant and the other ones more backgroundy, but I've tried to make them fairly equal. Yep, lovely leaves, lovely flowers, yeah. Right, so that's the one we made. And this is the leaf we made. Although it could be a heart. Yeah. If you make a heart and it's not quite like you want, you could use it as a leaf. Yeah. Okay. Big thank you to the people who've been buying a coffee on you and Ko-fi lately. I haven't said thank you. I haven't said thank you yet because I haven't been on there. But when I go on there, I'll definitely say thank you to those people. Thank you. It does help so much with making videos and things like that. And also don't forget, you probably don't realise, but Ko-fi do charge a fee every month. Yeah, a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, I don't charge, you know, specifically for my papers. It's donation only. So yeah, I like that. Oh, because this isn't the look. I've done that, but not done this bit. Yeah, it is fun doing these. A lot of fun. I mean, you could keep them on the page and do it, but obviously I've taken them off. So you could do a big load of them and then decorate them, then cut them out. Of course you can. I've got the orange ones. There's some orange here. So you could do a load. What you could do is get all your flower stamps and just do a load of them like this. 1, 2, 3. You could also do petal-shaped leaves as well, couldn't you? Petal-shaped. Yeah, petal-shaped leaves, believe it or not. No, what I meant is heart-shaped leaves. Heart-shaped petals, even. I could do heart-shaped petals. I want to do one of those instead of doing it that way around, doing it that way around. So that bit goes in. That's a good idea. Probably thought that somebody thought of that as I was going along. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to print these. Whoops. Right, so there you go. There's the 3 I've just done. Now cut out. Yay, amazing! And so you can do mass making, same colour. Then you might think, oh, I'm missing another colour, and mass make that, or make with love. Yes. So I do hope you like my content today. and me showing you how to make some foam stamps and the benefits of foam stamps, I think outweigh everything. Okay, got a load. I've noticed, my son actually noticed, he says we've got a lot of thumbs up for that video, and it was a video about the alternative to rubber stamps, which are obviously foam stamps, and I got loads and loads of likes because people like to save money, don't they? That's what it is. So if you like to save money, forget rubber stamps. I was thinking about selling mine, and yeah, I'm thinking, oh, I could sell my rubber foam stuff, but just organising it, that's what it is. Yeah. And because I've got loads of really good ones, but there's certain ones I wouldn't get rid of. Yeah, but I just don't use them. I do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And I hope you will join me next time when hopefully it'll be less noisy. I'm going to try and cut out the noise a bit. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.